So one of the things I get asked like all the time is obviously you sort of frame yourself as the parent that no one ever wants to be, and generally I am, and my wife is, and I say there's many other parents in this world that face the same thing that we've gone through. But I think about when Hugh passed away, and this is the church where Hugh is in here. But you have a choice, I believe, is that I could be miserable, stay at home, not do anything, not want to come out, or I can go and be happy, do everything I can and create a legacy for him, but neither bring him back. So the choice that I made personally, and it's not for everyone, is to get up and create a legacy and make sure that everyone up and down the country knew or knows who Hugh is. And I think what we're doing with the charity It's Never You is sort of achieving that. And obviously Hugh was only 116 centimetres tall. He was 17 kilos just before he passed away. So for a small boy of that stature, for everyone now to know who he is sort of amazing how far we've gone. And think about grief as well, and part of It's Never You, we're speaking to loads of people about how to deal with grief, and there's no rights or wrongs for it, there's no manuscript for it, but it's what's right for the person. And for me, I like keeping ritual, I like keeping routine. If I don't have a routine, I struggle because it's out of the norm for me. So part of my routine daily would be to drop Rafe off, his younger brother, off at school at Heathmount. And then what's ironic is that the top of the hill is Hugh's school and the bottom of the hill is where Hugh is now, unfortunately. And like I say, I come up here, I park up here 3-4 times a week. I come up, get a coffee at the local cafe, and I tend to walk over there. I don't really stay for long, but I come check in, say hello, tell him what's been happening, tell him what his naughty brother's been doing, tell him what we've been doing, tell him how we're celebrating him, and have a little chat with him, knowing that, like I say, he's never going to hear it, but you never know what's above you. But just to check in with him and know in my mind that I'm still speaking, connecting to him. And then yeah, so like even for today, for example, it was really hot. It's the hottest day of the year today. We've been watering his flowers and making sure that it's all pretty. And also, I know in my head, I've got him having a conversation with me, telling me that he looks dead and the flowers look dead and this looks dead. I know he's having a go at me in my mind. But that's how I keep going. I say everyone's different, and I say what we want to do is make sure that we create a legacy for him. That's one of the things that I was told when I started to go for counselling and therapy, is create something that you can refer back to all the time and keep a legacy, keep a happy place, and do things that people avoid, things that remind you of the person that you're missing. But I choose to do things that make me think of him. So going to golf, going to places that Hugh would have loved, buying Lego and doing stuff like that, makes me think of him. And it's not bad times, they were great times. Bad times were at the end. But there's many a great time. But yeah, that's how I deal with it, and there's many techniques, but not for everyone. But like I said, that's what works for me.